Good morning. Larry here with Creaky Chair Models. I'm visiting the First Coast Model Railroad Society, my local club's layout. What you're seeing here is Debbie and Dave Renfro's modules, which won Best Modules in Show yesterday. Dave has really done a whole bunch of work, and Debbie's obviously the biggest part of this deal. And they're done really well with it. I figured I'd do a quick walk around tour of the layout and show you some of the various modules as we go. Here's the station. We've all seen this a bunch of times, but it always, looks great and it's remarkable. Richard's done amazing work on this module with these buildings in the back, and it's quite good. In fact, if you listen carefully, you can hear the Creaky Chair sound module doing the swamp sounds on the Renfro's modules. So here's some of the shack houses. We saw those before. I didn't spend much time on this last time, so I think I will. This is definitely worthy of comment. This is Jeff Barker's module for Silver Springs, and inside of there he's got some really cool water scenes, etc. It's nicely modeled and always impeccable in its stature. A little station here for Silver Springs. And we have this transition module here with some vehicles on it, etc. Coming around, we have many interesting things. If you look at the inside of this building, it's very highly detailed, and it looks great. As always, our guys are doing an incredible job. This is one of the earliest modules we ever had, and it's a bridge and a couple of bridges around it, a little bypass track for short trains. Another corner transition modules, and then we're into Richard's Swamp. This is the swamp, and I'm going to zoom in a little bit and see if we can see anything that might be out of place here. Oh yeah, it's the Yeti. He's there. All right, we're coming around the Richard's Hotel. This is built by Dave Moore. An incredible modeler Dave is, and done a great job. Right now the layout's not on, so there's no lights on, but there is lights inside of there. Again, over here at this station we have some lights inside of it that Richard and I did at the bench, and we lit up the Cypress Village Sinclair station and the Cypress Cafe. Coming around, we bought some of these as a club from a fellow a few years ago, and these modules were well built, and we added some lighting to them, and they've really come a long way. Coming around, passing another one of the buildings that we got there, and this is some more transition modules, but there's a little elevation similar to Florida. Now this model is very interesting. I'm gonna have to get funky so you can see the front, but this is the Mayport station, an exact model that Jeff Barker laser made and cut. Our club at one point was actually housed in this section right here. The main access was on the other side. And again, I'll pan around, so forgive the little bit of shakiness, but we actually entered from over here. And around to more transition modules. And if I can get him to, we could have El Presidente give the fan club a wave. Give the fan club a wave, El Presidente. He's one of the early birds setting up a train. He's setting up a train. He'll be running here shortly. Coming around, we found a bunch of vehicles that go well with the ON30, and they look really good. So we've added them in. I'm gonna kind of go around here. This is Dennis Larson's modules for a big area in Colorado that's famous for its tourist display. It's called Tanglefoot Curve, and the only thing out of place here, obviously, is the things in between. But we're working on that. This has actually been through a full rework for the first time in its history. This past 3 months, I think they've been doing track, repairing scenery, and doing all that. Coming by, and on my previous videos you've seen the lighthouse. Again, nothing is turned on. A little self-deprivating stuff. There's my business card. Coming across this amazing module that we commented on multiple times from Dave Hank. He's done a great job on that. Again, this module is Dennis Larson's. This is actually a Menards building right here, and it works very well. Coming around, we have a giant squid getting into Jeff's shrimp boat. Jeff actually made that, and it's an amazing piece of modeling right there. Coming around to Richard, who you saw a few minutes ago. This is his sawmill. The last time we did a video of it, it was nowhere near this complete. So he has added a whole bunch of machinery to it, and it just keeps coming along and coming along. Coming around, we have Sharknado here. This is from Dan Marlowe, our club member. He put this together. It's actually a Creaky Chair model sound module in it. Might be Dan's actually, but I did the sound file, and we're gonna have to tone it down because it's actually too loud, kind of scared a few kids. So it's not on right now. So coming around here, another bit of transition work here, but I mean, you can see the amazing quality of our stuff that we've done. Coming around, we have a nice water tower here. Again, another great model. And we're coming back up the other side of this giant trestle that Dave built. Back across these one more time to CL Presidente, and we're signing off.